having only just recently been released on demand. Micro-budget horror film, Masking Threshold is certainly gaining critical acclaim for its bizarre yet intriguing premise. Admittedly, the film had been on my list for many months, but its limited release made it difficult to watch. Director Johannes Grensvetner takes a very minimalistic approach, depicting an obsessive recluse documenting various wild experiments in his room in a desperate attempt to cure himself of his hearing impairment. The movie was shot almost entirely in one room, with the director himself playing the main character. Strategically, the camera never shows the man's face, and he remains nameless. It has a DIY YouTube vlog type of feel, with Etham Haslam performing the voiceover. The nameless main character is an intelligent data analyst who suffers from tinnitus. For those unaware, tinnitus is a condition where the ear constantly rings even in silence. It's estimated 740 million people in the world have been diagnosed, yet medical experts are still uncertain as to its cause and have yet to find a cure. Not surprisingly, the rather cynical protagonist finds himself at complete odds with his condition, accusing it of being the main source of all his major shortcomings in life. He has spent large sums of money seeking the counsel of numerous medical professionals who prove to be useless. Possessing extensive knowledge in physics, he is determined he can discover a permanent solution, albeit through very disturbing means. Since the entire film revolves around documenting scientific experiments, viewers will encounter some unfamiliar terminology. The film title Masking Threshold is a widely used acoustics term that describes the minimal sound pressure level needed for a sound to be heard in the presence of another noise. The latter is termed the masker. Any sound levels beneath the masking threshold will be completely drowned out by the competing sound, aka the masker. Theoretically, calculating the masking threshold can aid individuals in finding an effective masker to help drown out unwanted noises. The experiments portrayed throughout the film consist of the protagonist subjecting himself to all different kinds of sounds through manipulation of various objects, plants, insects, etc. He continually alters them via scratching, crushing, burning, and cutting to measure the fluctuation in sound. As the movie progresses, these experiments become gradually more extreme and grotesque to the point of no return, effectively depicting a painstaking, gradual descent into complete madness. The film takes many experimental approaches that will likely divide audiences. Almost every shot in the film is made extremely close up in order to create a powerful sense of claustrophobia. The director decisively holds nothing back and quite literally shoves the grotesque into your face. Pacing-wise, the film deliberately moves very slow. I admittedly struggled towards the end. However, when combined with the imagery, it certainly adds to the audio-visual torture. Unlike traditional main characters, the analyst is anything but likable. Narcissistic, pretentious, bitter, manipulative, cynical, unhygienic. Yet in the end, you can't help but feel bad for him. Viewers will find themselves barraged with all sorts of cracking, bending, twisting, and pulling sounds. Sort of like ASMR gone wrong. Overall, the movie is intended to be a chore to get through and will certainly test your patience. In hindsight, I can guarantee it will leave a lasting impression with its unpredictable ending. The film echoes many Lovecraftian themes of mankind's need to define everything and its complete intolerance for the unknown. It effectively captures the unsettling reality of facing problems we don't fully understand and the sheer willpower to find an answer. If you enjoy experimental films that don't rely on conventional narrative, then I highly suggest giving it a watch. Big shout out to Johannes for proving that even a meager budget of $20,000 is still sufficient to shoot an impactful film. So tell me, what did you think of Masking Threshold? Did you like it? Hate it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Follow and subscribe for more analyses like this.